Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hey everybody, off and running on this latest Thursday edition, a Twilight Thursday, Thoroughbred Action. Jason Blewett joining you here from Gulfstream Park. 5-day racing week kicking off today. In fact, we ran 10, and we've got track announcer Pete Aiello coming your way with much, much more.
We have a new week of racing here in South Florida with 10 races on the Thursday program, carryovers in the Super High 5 and the Rainbow 6, a fast main track and a firm turf. First of the day over the firm turf at 1 mile. Maiden claimers in for $20,000. These are 2-year-old fillies. Scratch number 7, Miss Sassy's back. Rider change on 9, Spanish Exchange to Luis Sanchez. Favorites were 2, It's Gotta Be My Way, and 3, Pretty Miss Kitty. Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, Mesa Madeira gets the first call, but quickly up to put ahead in front is Pretty Miss Kitty. Moving out the rail, It's Gotta Be My Way. Will try to save her inside position, and out 3 wide goes Lady Nina. These 3 across the course, working a length and a half in advance of Miss Maru. Then Mesa Madeira, who won the start, settles back 5th, about 4 lengths behind. 2.5 lengths clear of Yansa, then to the outside Spanish Exchange, and the early trailer is Queen Madeline. Around the first turn they go, and crossing over to lead the race by 2 now is Lady Nina. Carmona lets her roll, and she's opened a 4-length lead. It's Gotta Be My Way, taken in hand snugly to race from 2nd. Up on the outside, that's Pretty Miss Kitty in stride from 3rd. Length and a half back and 4th is Miss Maru. Then it's another length and a half back to Mesa Madeira. Followed outside by Spanish Exchange. Yansa's at the rail, and Queen Madeline still unhurried at the back of the field, separated by about 10 lengths with half a mile to go. Up front, Lady Nina takes no prisoners to the far turn. She went 49-1 to the opening half mile and has a 5-length lead. It's Gotta Be My Way starts to ratchet up the pressure 2nd. She's putting away 3rd, running Pretty Miss Kitty. Then it's a gap of another 4 to Miss Maru, 2 better than Miss Mesa Madeline coming on next as they run to the top of the stretch. Nobody's gone to get Lady Nina yet. Lady Nina still leads by 3. It's Gotta Be My Way starts to get a bit serious while 2nd. 3 back to Mesa Madeira, then Miss Maru, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Gotta Be My Way now goes on the attack to take the lead. Lady Nina tries to fight on 2nd. 3 clear of Mesa Madeira on the outside, and from the inside it's Miss Maru. But as they come to the finish, Panici and It's Gotta Be My Way kicking clear with authority. It's Gotta Be My Way to win the Thursday opener with 4 or 5 lengths in hand. 2nd, Lady Nina. 3rd was Mesa Madeira, then Miss Maru 4th in 1:39.1. Number 2, It's Gotta Be My Way, takes up the slack on the leader, Lady Nina, and runs by her in the stretch under jockey Luca Panici for trainer Larry Bates and owners Keen Ridge Farm and Martha Fisher. Favorite a winner in the opening race. Number 8, Lady Nina, did all the heavy lifting and settled for 2nd ahead of the 6, Mesa Madeira, who ran 3rd. To the 2nd race now, 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. Scratch the 2, Grand Tagoshi, a field of 5. Favorite was the 3, Pass the Butter. And they're off. Toward the inside, 8s and Aces commence as well. Far outside, Fafa has speed. Agujero's not going to be far away. Past the Butters between horses, and Marco Mischief looks for forward position as 8s and Aces leads out of the 1 mile chute. It's 8s and Aces in front, 3 parts of a length. From between horses, Agujero takes the flanking roll 2nd. Marco Mischief between horses, past the Butter along the rail, and Fafa is last. The opening quarter complete in 24-4 casual seconds for 8s and Aces, who leads a length and a quarter. Agujero 2nd, Marco Mischief is 3rd, past the Butter at the inside, and Fafa, the other 4 stacked behind 8s and Aces, who's 5 furlongs from home and a length on top. Marco Mischief now emerges to be a clear-cut 2nd with Agujero in 3rd. Past the Butter at the rail is 4th, and Fafa is wide at the back, inside half a mile away. 47-3 for the opening half mile. 8s and Aces bumps the margin to 2.5. Marco Mischief ridden 2nd, Fafa ridden 3rd. Past the Butter, ridden 4th, and at the back between is Agujero. 3/8 of a mile away, and 8s and Aces trying to string him out. Now 5/16 from home, 2.5 on top. Whip out on Fafa 2nd. Agujero at a 1 pace. Marco Mischief's not gaining much ground. Past the Butters plummeted to last after 3 quarters, and 1:11-2, they're at the top of the stretch. 8s and Aces left alone up front and still clear by 4. From the outside, past the Butter down the center of the race course, he starts to get a rally going as 8s and Aces needs a 16th more. Here's past the Butter on the outside. 8s and Aces pleading for the finish. Past the Butter on the outside. Here's past the Butter. Past the Butter going away. 8s and Aces was 2nd. Up 3rd, Fafa, then Agujero. Quite the unusual run for the winning horse in today's second race. Number 3, Past the Butter, was up near the lead, backed up to last, put into the clear, and re-rallied for the money. Under a strong ride from Nick Juarez for Kathy Ritvo and Reeves Thoroughbred Racing. 1, 8s and Aces did everything right except win. He was second, ahead of the 6, Fafa, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, a lot of Thursday action. Don't go away.
Welcome to my playground. To my playground. To my playground. You wanna play nice, here we go. To my playground.
Back to the third race of the day, 6.5 furlongs over the main track. Maiden Claimers in for $20,000. Hector Barrios rides the 5, Bandita Rags. 8 to the gate. The favorite was the 3, Sunshine Smiles. And they're off. The outside pair both away well, Sweet Embrace and Go-Go Jack, and they're going to try not to go too fast too soon with the newcomer Magic Maker away in third. Back to fourth is Monha, then Sunshine Smiles. The 2 lagging behind are Tapete Claire and Bandita Rags. They make their way down the backstretch, and Relu Gutierrez and Go-Go Jack have dropped over to the rail and lead the way 3 parts of length. In the flanking role is Sweet Embrace from second, back to third, Magic Maker. Outside and fourth in Sunshine Smiles, then Monha. 3 better than Tapete Claire, and Bandita Rags at the back. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter speed. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Go-Go Jack leads by an X. Sweet Embrace second. Here's Sunshine Smiles. 3 wide and on a move from third at the 3 furlong point. Back to fourth is Magic Maker trying to stay in touch with this top trio. Then back at the outside, Tapete Claire around Monha. They run for home. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Zayas getting after Sweet Embrace to try to challenge Go-Go Jack for the top. Sunshine Smiles not kicking on at all. In fact, she's being eased up here as they straighten for home. Toward the inside, Go-Go Jack, to the outside, Sweet Embrace takes another run at her. These 2 shoulder to shoulder, and Go-Go Jack still has the lead. Sweet Embrace on the outside, just not making up the needed ground, as Go-Go Jack has something in the tank, and her second start will be a winning one. Go-Go Jack in front. Sweet Embrace was second. Third was Tapete Claire, then Monha. Second start, a winning one for the daughter of Gone Astray. Number 7, Go-Go Jack, secures the lead on the rail and goes all the way under Relu Gutierrez for trainer Gilberto Zerpa and owners Gilberto Zerpa and the Long Trail Stable. Number 8, Sweet Embrace, was second ahead of the 2, Tapete Claire, who ran third. To the fourth race now on the turf at 5 furlongs. Starter allowance optional claiming event. Fillies and mares do battle here. A field of 10. All the money for 3. Sound Defense. And they're off. Awesome and then some, the first to break the line, but quickly Sound Defense is on the attack. Far outside, Salsalita goes after the top trio. Away in fourth is Celtic Moonlight, then Cordell, followed by Taylor's in Orbit, who's to the outside of Some Roar. They're mid-flight and about 5 lengths off the lead. Then Kowtow Jane and Treat Her Like Star. Love and Lemons is last of all as they speed to the far turn. Salsalita trying to take the starch out of Sound Defense as the big favorite holds the inside edge. Cordell is third, Awesome and then some fourth. Celtic Moonlight is back to fifth, 5 lengths off the lead. Then Taylor's in Orbit, 2.5 lengths clear of Some Roar as they run to the top of the stretch. Sound Defense has the lead. She puts away Salsalita. Stretch dangers include Cordell, who slipstreams off cover. Celtic Moonlight, Taylor's in Orbit, 6 wide with 1/8 of a mile to go. Sound Defense trying to fight them off. Cordell surging on the outside. Taylor's in Orbit getting on track late in the game toward the inside. That's a late run from Some Roar in deep stretch. Cordell now strides to the lead, and the upset is on. It's Alvarado Jr. and Cordell to win it. Sound Defense upended while second, Some Roar third in 56 flat. Odds-on favorite goes up in smoke as she was softened up by a pace duel. The winner of the race is 1 Cordell under jockey Roberto Alvarado Jr. for Drawing Away Stable and Tammy Levy. 3 Sound Defense was second, 4 Some Roar ran third. To the 5th race now on the start of today's Rainbow 6 sequence. 5.5 furlongs over the main track. Maiden Claimers of the 2-year-old filly variety in for $50,000. Scratch the 1 Tong Shoe, 6 to the gate. The favorite was the 7 Hot Fudge Honey. And they're off. Good start out wide for Hot Fudge Honey. From between horses, Princess Dynamite moves up with Arts and Crafts now to put a neck in front. It will be Arts and Crafts to lead the field a half a length over Princess Dynamite in second. Newcomer Spiced Rum Punch is out of there in third. West Horizon and his adorable Ada are next. And after a good start, the trailer is the favorite, Hot Fudge Honey. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn, approaching the 3-furlong point. Luca Panici and Arts and Crafts in front by a neck. Princess Dynamite keeps the pressure on second. 3 back to a third, running is adorable Ada. Fourth is Hot Fudge Honey. She's not progressing at all. At the inside in West Horizon, the trailer is Spiced Rum Punch, and Arts and Crafts is getting away. Quarter of a mile from the money. Arts and Crafts leads a length and a half. Princess Dynamite put to pressure to try to get a rally going. 4 clear of his adorable Ada, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3/16 to go. Arts and Crafts by 3.5 at the 8th pole. Second is Princess Dynamite. She's clearly second, but she's second behind Arts and Crafts, who's putting it all together. Arts and Crafts for Larry Bates and Luca Panici, 4 on top. Princess Dynamite was second. Is adorable Ada third. Hot Fudge Honey finished fourth.
Number 4, Arts and Crafts, gives jockey Luca Panici and trainer Larry Bates their second win of the day, as this daughter of Line of David went gate to wire in her second career outing for owners Mitchell McMahon and Martha Fisher. 5, Princess Dynamite second. 3 is adorable Ada, and third. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the late pick 5, turf racing, right after this.
And Go Zipper is pulling away. Zapper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Go Zapper kicking clear. Judy the beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. Maiden Claimers on turf at a mile and a 16th, in for a price tag of $12,500. Scratch the 2 and 5. 13 draws in. The favorites included the 13, Our Dreams Fly, and the 7, He's a Leader.
And they're off. From between horses, that's Captain Bobber who reaches out to take the early lead. Fledermaus rushing up on the stretch out, and down at the rail, it's Little Guy moving to challenge. These 3 across the course and working 3 better than Triple Sirius, then El Commendatore. Followed by He's a Leader, and dropping over from the outside is Ours Dreamfly. Down at the inside goes Osvaldo. He's about 7 lengths off the lead. He's a length and a half better than Art Bijou. Then to the outside, Look Up as they run around the first turn. Up front, it's Romero Mirage and Little Guy in front by a neck. Fledermaus is there second. Captain Bobber races in third. From fourth is El Commendatore, much closer than usual, as Captain Bobber now knifes between horses and goes on a move through an opening quarter in 23 and 4. Back to fifth is Triple Sirius ahead of He's a Leader and Osvaldo. Out wide on the course is Ours Dreamfly. Then it's a length and a half to Art Bijou ahead of Look Up, and the early trailer is La Leyenda. 49 and 4 for an opening half mile. Captain Bobber has committed for home and leads by 2. Fledermaus is second. Down at the inside, Little Guy third. El Commendatore gets started 4 wide. Triple Sirius is with him. Ours Dreamfly trying to pick a path. He's out wide on the course. Osvaldo's got no place to go. He's a Leader's in traffic. 3.5 lengths clear of Art Bijou. Then Look Up, and at the back is still La Leyenda as they run to the top of the stretch. With the lead, Captain Bobber 3 parts of a length. Fledermaus on the outside is up to challenge from second. Triple Sirius in a world of hurt. He's now checked between horses. Ours Dreamfly is next. No place to go for He's a Leader, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Fledermaus who comes away with the narrow lead. Down the outside, Ours Dreamfly getting on track. He's a Leader looking for racing room. Late run from Osvaldo. Ours Dreamfly out in the center of the course for the lead. Toward the rail, and He's a Leader's up to challenge. He's a Leader. Ours Dreamfly. It's He's a Leader. He's a Leader, and Lionel Reyes outkicked Ours Dreamfly with Fledermaus back third and 145 and 4.
Number 7, He's a Leader, secured racing room late in the game and had a good enough kick to get the maiden diploma under jockey Lionel Reyes, who's been riding great lately. This one for Kiko D'Angelo and the El Viejo stable. Second, 13, Ours Dreamfly, ahead of the 6, Fledermaus, who ran third. We go to the 7th race at 7 furlongs, the start of the late pick 4. Claimers in for $6,250. Scratch the 7, Cousin New York Faye. A field of 7. The favorites were number 5, She Nailed It, and number 3, Aunt Betty.
And they're up. She Nailed It was away smoothly. Toward the inside, Magneto Go and Miss Surprise are both quick to go after her, and it will be Miss Surprise and Camacho on the comeback try to open 2 lengths on Magneto Go's second. She Nailed It trying to stay close in tow from third, 3 better than Dancing Starlet, who comes out of there fourth. The 3 at the back are Aunt Betty, Peaceful Warrior Girl, and Casual Carol. They speed to the half-mile point, and the leader is Miss Surprise in front a length and a quarter. They went a quarter in 22 and 4. She Nailed It. The nearest pursuer second, taking over from Magneto Go, who's back to third. Dancing Starlet is fourth, racing ahead of Peaceful Warrior Girl, then Aunt Betty, and Casual Carol. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn, approaching the 3-furlong point. With the advantage, Miss Surprise by a length and a quarter. Ridden hard second as She Nailed It. Up to third is Dancing Starlet. Back to fourth, Magneto Go. Nothing yet from Aunt Betty. She's ridden hard and not gaining. Outside and Peaceful Warrior Girl. Casual Carol was last. Miss Surprise is still first, with She Nailed It trying to get by. Quarter of a mile away, they went 46 and 1 for an opening half mile. On the outside, She Nailed It starts to get serious and takes over from Miss Surprise. Dancing Starlet still in the hunt from third, and she's coming after the favorite with less than 1/8 of a mile to go. Dancing Starlet getting motivated under Edgar Zayas down the center and coming after the leader. She Nailed It. She Nailed It is overhauled by Dancing Starlet, who's on to victory. She Nailed It second, well clear of Miss Surprise third. Peaceful Warrior Girl ran fourth in 1:24 and 3.
Number 4, Dancing Starlet, wears down the big favorite in today's 7th race and gets the money under a strong ride from Edgar Zayas for trainer Kathleen O'Connell and owner Pinnacle Racing and Stein Racing. Number 5, She Nailed It, an unlucky second ahead of the 2, Miss Surprise, a well-beaten third. To the 8th race now on turf at 1 mile, maiden claimers in for $20,000. These are 2-year-olds. Scratch the 3 and 10, 8 to the gate. The favorite was the 2, Majestic Luna.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Bunster breaks very well from the center. Come On Venezuela, Hunter's Dream not far away. Gem Juan makes it a party. Settling in is Majestic Luna alongside 2-Step Slew. Gap of 2 to Treasure Bay, and the trailer is Silver Cotton. They make their way into the first turn. Bunster holds the inside edge and the lead. Now by a length over the outside horse, Gem Juan, who's trying to get out on Perez pretty badly. He's way out in the center of the course. Racing in third is Come On Venezuela. Parked at the rail, Majestic Luna. Sanchez just had to tap on the brakes. There was no racing room there. From the outside of him is Hunter's Dream. Out 3 wide is 2-Step Slew. Then a length and a half to Treasure Bay, and Silver Cotton is last. Bunster's got him stacked and packed through an opening quarter in 25 flat. Leads the way by a half a length while tugging on the rider here. Leads by Gem Juan, who's still out in the center, second. Come On Venezuela's third. Hunter's Dream follows along fourth. Down at the inside fifth is Majestic Luna ahead of 2-Step Slew, then Silver Cotton and Treasure Bay. Past the half-mile station and moving to the far turn, Bunster trips the beam in 51 and 3, still fresh and still in front by a length and a quarter. Gem Juan and Hunter's Dream second and third. Toward the inside, Come On Venezuela's a driven fourth. Up on the outside, it's 2-Step Slew. Then trying to rally from the back is Treasure Bay, alongside Majestic Luna, who's trying to get a move on, as the move now comes from Hunter's Dream on the outside of Bunster. Bunster at the top of the stretch has to quicken to hold off Hunter's Dream, who's up to the throat latch after 3 quarters. In 1:16 and 1, they're at the top of the stretch. Bunster still in front. Hunter's Dream takes another run at him on the outside. These two well clear of Majestic Luna third. Final 1/8 of a mile. Bunster on the inside. Hunter's Dream on the outside. Shoulder to shoulder. Here's Hunter's Dream pressing past for Zayas. Hunter's Dream will win it. Bunster second. Up third was Treasure Bay. Close fourth, Majestic Luna. Come On Venezuela in 1:40 and 4.
Number 5, Hunter's Dream, ran over a really boggy turf course in his most recent effort. He was fitter and better for the experience and comes ready to roll today, breaking his maiden in start 3 under Edgar Zayas for Kathleen O'Connell. That tandem goes back-to-back. Stonehenge LLC, the breeder and owner of the son of Treasure Beach. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, the late Daily Double and the Thursday feature right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success from the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park. Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 9 on the program, the first half of the late daily double and the Thursday feature. Non-winners a 2 allowance race with a field of 8. The favorites included 4 Red Peril and 7 Empire Power.
And they're off. Island Tap a step slow to get going. It was a quick start for My Chinamato, who's heading off for the early lead. From the rail, KC two-step comes away to be second. Up on the outside, Red Peril and Empire Power third and fourth. In between horses, it's Salambo. Then at the inside, Island Tap. Wide on the course is Urcolano, and the best candy is with him at the back of the field. Entire field separated by about 5 lengths in the run to the half-mile point. Past the half-mile and moving to the far turn. With the advantage, it's My Chinamato, but they're all right behind him as Island Tap is now second. Red Peril shoved on third. Urcolano's in a world of traffic between horses. Wide on the course is Empire Power. The best candy is next in KC two-step. Urcolano got shuffled back bad all the way to last as they run to the top of the stretch. They went 22 and 3 for an opening quarter speed. My Chinamato on the board at 80 to 1 and still in front. From the outside, it's Island Tap second. From the far outside, Empire Power. Now Urcolano's got room. Let's see if he'll kick from there with an eighth of a mile to go and an 80 to 1 bomber and My Chinamato to catch. My Chinamato is in front. Empire Power surging. Late run from Urcolano. Down the outside as they come to deep stretch. My Chinamato's almost there. My Chinamato at Island Empire Power late. My Chinamato won it. My Chinamato held on to win it, and he's 80 to 1.
Big atomic bomb in today's 9th race as number 2, My Chinamato, holds on to the gate-to-wire score at, get this, 80 to 1. Jorge Perez rode the son of Into Mischief to victory for Jaime Mejia and the Thoroughbred Champions Training Center. Second, 7 Empire Power. Third was the 3 Island Tap. 8 Urcolano had trouble, shook loose for 4th. To the 10th and final race, 5 furlongs over the turf. Maiden claimers in for $35,000. A field of 10. The favorite was the 3 Tawa.
And they're off. Slow getaway for NOLA 300. Far outside, Blue Sky Venezuela trying to get over, but Tawa's fleet-footed, and Tawa leads the way early. Crosswind Katie on the outside is second. Newcomer My Francesca third. From the far outside, that's Blue Sky Venezuela getting into gear and dropping over to the inside to race from third now. Then back to Me Gusta Papi ahead of Wee Wee Celebration and Tiz Bud She Wants. Sunday Express follows NOLA 300, and Seeking It All is last. 22 seconds for an opening quarter speed as they round the far turn. With the advantage, it's the favorite Tawa, and Chuck Lopez sharp up front. Leads by 3.5. Whip out on third, running to Blue Sky Venezuela as Crosswind Katie is still second. From fourth, My Francesca, and they're at the top of the stretch. Tawa has bid this field a pleasant Thursday good afternoon. Kicks away by 5 and still moving away. The battle's for second. It's on the outside, Crosswind Katie, toward the inside, Blue Sky Venezuela. A late run down the center from Sunday Express to the finish. Tawa, easy. Up second was Sunday Express. Up third, My Francesca, and then fourth, Blue Sky Venezuela in 57 and 1.
Favorite takes care of business in pretty handy fashion in today's 10th race as number 3 Tawa goes gate to wire with no stretch dangers. Chuck Lopez rode the Daughter of Golden Sense to victory for Alan Iwinski and orders Alan Iwinski and PVC stable. 7 Sunday Express from way out of it for second. 1 My Francesca ran third. Some healthy returns in your late pick 4 and the late pick 5 today. And with that 80 to 1 bomber, we had a single winning ticket in the Rainbow Six. Jackpot in the Rainbow Six goes for more than $69,000.
And that's it. Solid day of racing here at Gulfstream Park. How about Luca Panici and Larry Bates teaming up for a nice bookend win in the early pick 5? Good stuff there, and even better stuff tomorrow with the 9-race card that'll set us up nicely for Saturday's second round of the Florida Sire Stakes. More on that, though, tomorrow night on this show. We'll see you then, everybody. Good night.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.